I had a jawbreaker and now like my tongue is all scratchy. Sorry if that wasn't like a relatable thing. Oh gross, no. So I'm gonna be starting today with my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation in Classic Ivory 105 Classic Ivory. Why is fashion? Why is fashion? Jesus Christ. I don't know why, but I just don't enjoy wearing foundation. The Wet n Wild one and this one are pretty good. I only have 4 foundations because I simply don't wear them, but I like to do them when I do a full face on camera, just because I feel like it makes everything just look a little more together and smoother. Whatever, that's like not a real excuse, but we're just gonna roll with it. I wanted to try out a new sponge with my foundation, but now I'm like looking at it, I dampened it and I'm nervous. It's not like a sponge, like, so this is just my beauty blender. It's so dirty. It's a sponge. Like, if you squeeze it, you're like, yeah, I know this is a sponge. So, but this is like foam. You see that, right? Am I being crazy? It's okay. Just let me know so I can know not to freak out about this. It's like memory foam. It's like, I can't stop playing with it. I know this mirror is like super obnoxious, but this is one of my favorite palettes ever, and I genuinely like holding it apart. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't know where to start. Okay. Wow, I was a massive bitch to this sponge before I even used it. Bro, I'm so sorry. I really like how this is applying. It doesn't... It's just really bouncing that foundation in there. So it looks more like my actual skin rather than having, you know, like a liquid foundation. It does seem like it's soaked up a lot though. Can you even see that? Is my brightness too bright? Maybe. Sorry, that was a little bright. We're gonna come down a little bit, but you can see it kind of is not as purple right here. Well, okay! I got this on sale too, BH. Oh, I don't even know if I mentioned this is the BH Cosmetics sponge. They have a pink one. I think it's their precision sponge, but I don't remember what this one is called. It's just their purple Beauty Blender-esque one. And it was like a 30% off sale. And BH Cosmetics has sales like every 10 seconds. So, I don't know. It was like $3.50 when I bought it. I think it's $5. Something like that. I'm just saying. It was pretty good. It was $3. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Born This Way. I couldn't read that. Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. This is in the shade Very Fair. And I'm just gonna do dots. I start with 4 and then I go down to 1. This is a good concealer. I think I would repurchase it again. I think it does the job pretty well and it stays most of the day. But I know that there are better concealers that are even cheaper than the Too Faced Born This Way one that might just be worth it a little bit more. And this one does kind of smell a little funky at first, but it goes away. Well, I'm really liking the way my skin looks today. I'm really feeling it. I love this! Oh no! I dropped my palette. Oh, fudge. I've only used this once. Why does it look like there's no... Like it's... Well, excuse me. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to take the e.l.f. loose powder in the shade Sheer. And kind of... Oh my gosh, I can't get it on. There you go. Get some on the sponge. and kind of, oh my gosh, I can't get it on. There you go, get some on the sponge. Oh, I'm so silly, I didn't do bronzer. Oh no, can I put you back? We're gonna put you back for a sec. I always feel kind of weird that I do this. It's probably not as weird as I think it is, but I always feel like major cake face because I like to use a face powder and then a loose powder to bake, and I feel like that can be really powdery sometimes, but I've done it like every day just because I need that concealer, that foundation to last. And I feel like whenever I set my face down with a pressed powder, today I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is the shade 03 Natural. It creates a really good base for my bronzer and like blush to go on and stuff. Really makes that powder product blend out so much nicer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the light bronze shade. You've seen this a million times. This is not new to you. So I'm going to go and take that on this really big, but kind of like flattened a little bit. I like saw the stars. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to take it. This is kind of a bigger brush for me to apply bronzer with, but I just want to try it. I want to use these new BH Cosmetics brushes that I got during their sale. Okay, so can like cosmetic companies stop dropping new launches like every 10 seconds? I am so poor right now. It's not even funny. But seriously, I feel like every day I see something new, new products, new launches, new collections, new everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is all happening so fast. Like I feel like a year ago, even like 2 years ago especially, like it was not like this frequent, and it's like every day I see something new. Ugh, my mania is too strong for this. I'm gonna have no money. So now let's go ahead and go in with the loose powder. Okay, so I've got it on. I haven't used this e.l.f. powder in a while. There we go. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do for eyes. I know I want to do kind of something a little more cool toned. I haven't done any like specific funky or like more out of the box like bolder looks in a while, so maybe I'll do that. This is not applying loose powder very well, but that's okay. We can work with it. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, so I've got that kind of covered. I'm leaving on a little bit of bake because I do want something to catch any fallout, just in case. Okay, so I pulled out all of these gray toned eyeshadows that I have in different palettes, in a single even, just because I think I want to do an all gray, maybe matte look. I might put on like a silver kind of just shimmer, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I feel like I've done way too many all matte eyes. Maybe that's not true. But maybe it doesn't matter. No. This one eyeshadow brush I use specifically for my base shadow, and I always get really annoyed when I can't find it because I'm very OCD and I use that brush like literally, there it is. This Wet n Wild one. I use it every single time to put on my base. So I'm going to take this MAC eyeshadow quad. It's the point and shoot quad. I got this at Nordstrom like forever ago, like I think years. It was a while. And yeah, I don't know, I keep it with me because it's just very standard shades that I use really frequently. I usually don't like MAC shadows, but actually I really do enjoy this quad. Like a big crease brush. Do I have one? Do I have a clean one? Yes, I do. Where are they? Give them to me. Take the gray shade right there in the same MAC quad. It's a really, really, really light gray, like almost kind of taupey. I always like wait so long to put my brows on because I never know what to do with them until the look is done. Although I really ought to have them on before I do my eyeshadow. That's my problem. Whatever, I'll do them after this or something. Okay, next, the first ever makeup tutorial I tried to film, not the one that's actually posted, the one I tried to film, I had a bunch of first impressions and this hard candy palette was one of them. I don't know what was going on with me, but like I could not figure it out. Like life was just so extra, and also there was a lot of fallout on this. These could be really powdery here at the bottom if you didn't use a light hand, which I did not. So I guess my first thought was, it's Walmart. Like, no, you need to go in there. Did my doorbell just ring? Packages? So it could either be some Violet Voss glitters I ordered when they had their Black Friday and July sale, or it is my grandmother's old Game Gear, Sega Game Gear system. She used to play it all the time, and my grandfather finally opened a safe with all of her belongings after she passed. She passed like 2 years ago. And he gave me what I inherited, which was her favorite necklace, her James Ivory necklace that had a little charm with 2 kids on it, and it was a boy and a girl. It was supposed to be my brother and me. I know that's cute. Don't in the comments. Actually, in the comments. She deserves the world, okay? Like, all of your love. So she left me the necklace, some jewelry, and then like her high school ring, and her Sega Game Gear, because she knows I like to game, and she has a Sonic game, like, because she knows I like video games and stuff, and cool old school things like that. So she left it to me, and I'm really excited for it to get here. Okay, so I am gonna go in with this Hard Candy palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that gray shade right over here. It looks kind of blue on camera. It's not really. It's just a deeper, cool toned gray. It's right here. This guy. So I'm gonna take the same BH Cosmetics crease brush. Let's just go in. I don't like want summer to end, but I'm really excited for Christmas. Like, I know that's kind of a ways off, but I don't know what it is. Like, as soon as like I get to August, I'm like, all right, let's just fast forward to Christmas. Summer's over. I'm ready. No, I love just the world and everything that comes with Christmas. We get fun holiday movies, and it gets a little colder, not much, but a little bit. Like, I can wear jeans out comfortably. Christmas lights, hot cocoa, those Starbucks drinks. I'm just ready, alright? I love life in Christmas time, and I love being around my family and all the cool traditions that come with the holidays. I'm just excited. Yes? No, my battery's dying. I don't even think I charged my other one. What the fuck is wrong with me? Ah! Ah! My water bottle expanding. That was horrifying. Okay, so I am gonna take this. Wow, I'm using a lot of MAC shadows today. So this is a MAC shadow in the shade Scene. Like, SC, like movie Scene. This is one of the ColourPop brushes that they gave away, like, for free with promotions. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that. It's just a really basic blending brush. Usually I use these for all over shadow, but I'm gonna use this in the crease, just kind of really focus it in there and have it not go up all over the place. I still haven't done my brows. I said I was gonna do that earlier. Blurg. I'm gonna go back in with Scene again, and I'm just gonna kind of build it up here on the outer corners. So now that I've done this, I'm actually gonna go in with Dagger from the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette. I wasn't gonna use this at first because it is a little more almost kind of green toned. It's really interesting, but I think it'll look really nicely just kind of all over the lid, and then I can put that silver over it if I don't like it. Okay. There we go. Nice and pigmented. Let's see here. I really like that. It is almost blue, like, oh, that's really pretty. This was a smart decision. I'm glad I did this. I really like it, but who would I be if I didn't smoke it out? I'm gonna take Stone from the Metal Matte palette, the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. I'm gonna take it on a little crease brush, and I'm just gonna pat it in right here on the outer corner. I'm going to take the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to go in with this silver shade right here. It's really beautiful, really reflective, and I think that that'll look great on the inner corner. So I am going to go ahead and take that same brush I used for my all over lid shade. I wiped it off on my rag, and I'm going to go ahead and pack it on right here. Yo, I love that. Might do some. I always say Fix Plus, but I really just use the Wet n Wild setting spray every time I want to dampen my brush. they still sell the Urban Decay Electric palette. I think they do. I think it's on sale for like $24 and has been for a while. I like it. I use it. I love this silver shade, if you couldn't tell. Oh, that's so beautiful. I need to do under my eye too, don't I? Back in with that MAC gray color. And this is just the flat side. I'm going to put it right here on the tip. And I'm going to go ahead and put this all under my lash line. Oh my gosh, it's in my eye. Ah! I hate that feeling of like the grains in my eye. Ew. I'm back in with that crease brush and I'm going into Stone from the Metal Matte palette. Stone is just a really deep dark gray, very like pavement, like wet cement gray, I'd say. And I'm just going to kind of pat that together again. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows. I used this. I have no clue what this is. This is the eyebrow pencil that we got in the BoxyCharm with the triangular shape. I don't remember what this is called and I don't have the piece beside me. I'll look it up. This is the Winky Lux Unibrow, Unibrow Universal Eyebrow Pencil. Okay, it was really nice. I think it made my brows go on really easy. Like I just put on that and then my Wet n Wild brow gel in Nothing But Brunette. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Blush in the shade Sweet Retreat. It's just a really beautiful pinky nude. Of course, my favorite for blushes. I keep dropping things. Okay. So I really like the way that turned out. Let's kind of tone it down a little bit here. Blend it together. You know what? I might want to go in with a darker blush. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? You know what? We're just going to go for it. We're just going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and take this Maybelline Master Blush, and I'm going to take this shade, which I never thought I would use ever, but I just want to see. It's just kind of almost, it's definitely for darker skin tones. It's very pigmented. This is like a purple kind of mauvey situation. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like I just have a good hunch about this with this eye look. This is either going to be really good or totally awful. Interesting. I like that. Yeah, I'm with it. This is like the darkest blush I think I've ever used on my skin. I'm usually not a blush person, and even when I am, like, it's definitely not these colors. These are scary colors. I'm gonna go back in with that sponge and just kind of dab over it. And just kind of fade it in. This is a angled, very dense, I think it's a bronzer brush I got from a BH Cosmetics set, and I'm going to go back in with that Physicians Formula bronzer, and I'm gonna make it just a little more bronzed. That way this blush will just kind of look a little more like it's supposed to be, like that. I really like this brush. These BH Cosmetics brushes are really cheap, and I'm really enjoying how well they're working on my face. Like, they're blending everything so seamlessly. They're so soft. I haven't had a problem with shedding. I haven't had a problem with them breaking. I really like these. I can't wait to order more. Oh my gosh. I might never need to buy high-end brushes again. And I'm going to go in to the butter bronzer and just kind of put that on my nose right here. I don't really want a full contour, but I do just kind of want to give it a little more shape than what it is. Yeah, now it looks so much nicer. Just kind of so much more skin. Like, there you go. That looks good. Okay. So now one of my favorite parts, which is highlighter. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm so sorry. My batteries keep dying, so I'm like changing them like it's just, oh my gosh, these have like no charge on them. This has like 2 on it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go in with my Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. I'm gonna take these 2 shades right here and mix them together. I want it to be really blinding for some reason, I don't know. And I'm just gonna mix those 2 shades together. Let's see here. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I kind of get more white than the other shade, just because I do want this to be really bright and, like I said, icy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and take it, and I'm gonna start right here. Ooh. Ooh. So bright. That was so blinding. This was so much more than I probably actually needed. I'm freaking in love. I love this highlighter. Yes, this is everything I needed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am in love with this highlighter. Every time I look at it, I feel like I'm seeing it for the first time. I fall in love all over again. Oh god, this is so beautiful. I'm like crazy in love with this right now. How have I not been wearing this more? I struggle so hard to apply bullet lipsticks. I really do. Like, I feel like with glosses and liquid lipsticks or like anything that comes with like the doe foot applicator, I'm like, it's on, it's done. Bullet lipsticks are such a freaking struggle. So let's go ahead and sit down. Let me go ahead and use my Milani Make It Last. I really need to get a new bottle. I'm so lazy. I'm like, I don't want to finish it because I don't want to go buy a new one. This cap is so dirty. How did that happen? Oh no, I didn't put on mascara. No. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Benefit Roller Lash. Like, I've already put on my setting spray and everything else, but I kind of want to do liner now. Huh. So this is the finished look. This is not at all what I thought I was gonna end up with, but I'm really glad that it looks like this. And yeah, so oh my gosh, I don't know, I really like how this turned out. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you want to see more looks and other videos, be sure to subscribe. I have new videos every single week, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, thumbs up or whatever, or thumbs down. Do whatever floats your goat, alright? And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in again. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!